إن الحمد لله نحمده تعالى ونستعينه ونستنصره ونعوذ بالله تعالى من شرور أنفسنا وسيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فهو المهتد ومن يضلل فلن تجد له وليا مرشدا. وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له، وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله صفيه وخليله، بعثه الله هاديا ومبشرا ونذيرا وداعيا إلى الله بإذنه وسراجا منيرا، فبلغ الرسالة وأدى الأمانة ونصح الأمة، ونحن على ذلك من الشاهدين. أما بعد، أيها الإخوة المؤمنون، أيتها الأخوات المؤمنات، نحن نعلم اليوم أنه يوم عطلة، وهذا اليوم يوم عطلة للشباب وللشابات، فرأينا هذه الوجوه اليافعة وهذه الوجوه الطيبة وهذه الوجوه البريئة، فأردنا أن نوجه الخطاب لهم في الدرجة الأولى. هذا الخطاب يتعلق بالأجهزة الإلكترونية التي يستعملونها. نحن في عصر تكنولوجيا، وهذه التكنولوجيا مفرطة. خلال 20 سنة أنتم تعلمون أن هذه التكنولوجيا قد تطورت جدا، وخاصة في وسائل الاتصال. وهذه التكنولوجيا لها سلاح ذو حدين، إما أن تستعمل فتكون إيجابية كأخذ المعلومات وكتطور العلمي، الإنسان يزيد من معلوماته، وإما أن يكون لها تأثير سلبي. والحقيقة أن تأثيرها السلبي على أولادنا جم وكبير. أولادنا الآن يتعرضون للإدمان. هذا الإدمان على وسائل الأجهزة الإلكترونية خطر كبير. فلقد ثبت من الناحية العلمية، عشان عم نتحدث، السنة اللي اخترعوها عم نتحدث، عم يقولوا إنه في خطر كبير على الأولاد. أول هذا الخطر أنه يصبح لديهم قلة نوم. الولد اللي يقعد على الجهاز دائما مصاب بقلة نوم، قلق في نومه، مع أنه معروف أنه الطالب في المدرسة أو الولد الصغير يحتاج إلى نوم من 10 ساعات إلى 12 ساعة. فعندما يجلس الولد دائما على جهاز الكمبيوتر أو على الآيباد أو على التلفزيون، يعرض شبكة العين عنده إلى نوع من الأشعة الزرقاء، وهذه الأشعة الزرقاء تجعل الولد لا يستطيع النوم، فتقل عنده النوم. فإذا قل عنده النوم يقل عنده التركيز، فعندما يذهب إلى مدرسته يؤثر ذلك على تفوقه العلمي. إذن أول هذه المشاكل أنها مشاكل صحية تتعلق بنوم الولد، تتعلق بدراسته. من الناحية الاجتماعية نرى أن الأولاد الذين يجلسون أمام شاشات السيلفون أو الآيباد أو هذه الأشياء تصبح لديهم مشكلة اجتماعية. يتعاطون مع الناس بالكتابة، يسموها الشات، يتعاطون مع الناس بالكتابة، ولكن لا يحبون أن يتعاطون مع الناس وجها لوجه، فتقل عندهم العلاقات الاجتماعية، فيصبحوا منعزلين عن محيطهم، عن أقاربهم، عن أصدقائهم، لأنهم يغلقون على أنفسهم الأبواب ثم يقومون بالمحادثة مع الناس. فتجد أن الولد أو الطالب الذي يديم الجلوس على هذه الشبكات أو على هذه الأجهزة عنده مشكلة اجتماعية في الاحتكاك مع الناس، إما خجل مفرط أو عدم القدرة على التعبير عن نفسه. أيضا من المشاكل التي يواجهها أطفالنا عندما يجلسون ساعات طويلة هي قضية عنف. فكثير من الأحيان أولادنا يجلسون أمام شاشات التلفاز ويشاهدون الألعاب، وغالب الألعاب فيها عنف، فيصبح لدى الولد طبيعة فيها عنف. فلذلك أخواننا وأخواتي، ماذا نقول؟ نقول أن هذه الأجهزة ممكن أن تستعمل بشكل إيجابي إذا قمنا بدورنا كآباء وكأمهات وكمدرسة وكمسجد. ممكن هذه الأجهزة أن تستعمل بشكل إيجابي، أن نعلم أبنائنا كيف يستعملونها، وهذه مسؤوليتنا ومسؤولية الشباب ومسؤولية الطلاب أيضا على أن يستعملوا هذه الأجهزة باستعمالها الصحيح لأوقات محددة في اليوم، لأن ديننا دين وسطي. هذه الأمة أمة وسطية، وكذلك جعلناكم أمة وسطا، خير الأمور أوساطها. نقول أن ينعزل الولد، أن ينعزل الطالب عن هذه الأجهزة غير مستحيل في هذه الأيام، ولكن أن تقنن الاستعمال هذه مسؤولية الجميع، لأنه في خطر كبير، بل الخطر وصل في بعض الأحيان في شاب عم يحكي مع رفقاته، عم يتكلم مع أصدقائه على جهاز الإنترنت، علموه أنه يتعلم بلعبة، أن يقوم بلعبة معينة، فلعب هذه اللعبة فمات، طلق نفسه، لأنه علموه هذه اللعبة فلم يقوم بها كما هو مطلوب، فللأسف أدى الأمر إلى القضاء على الروح، ونحن نعرف أن الروح عزيزة عند الله عز وجل، أن زوال الدنيا أهون عند الله من دم امرئ مسلم أو من روح امرئ مسلم، فهذه الحياة معظمة عند الله فلا ينبغي أن تهمل. Dear brothers and sisters in Islam, we know it's a pity day, and we want to address especially our young guys. We know they don't come to the masjid more often because they are at their schools, and I hope they are doing their own khutbah and their own Jumu'ah. I know that many of you doing your own Jumu'ah in your schools, and this is what we want, and this is what we encourage our students at schools to do your Jumu'ah, and do not miss your Jumu'ah in your school. If you're a high school student or elementary student, please try your best to pray Jumu'ah, and bring one of you to lead the prayer and to deliver the maw'izah. And the maw'izah, it's easy now, it can be looked at, and it's easy, many books around you and many information around you, and if you want to ask us, we are here to support as well. But today's topic was about sensitive issue, and this sensitive issue is really touching all of us, and that is to be exposed to the electronics. Many of our students, many of our kids, many of our children being exposed to this electronics. And when I say electronics, I mean that iPad, iPhone, cell phones, all the stuff that we can see. And being exposed on this, it does have two ways. It can be carried on in two ways. One in positive impact and one in negative impact. Positive impact, when you use your cell phone and when you use your iPad and you sit 1 hour, 2 hours on your internet by checking information and gaining more education. That's fine, because sometimes you need it for your education, for your study. You need a lot of information out there, and lots of useful information out there, and lots of good things are there, is to teach you how to really increase your knowledge. Could you please come forward and allow some brothers to sit, please, and as well as the sisters. So this positive impact, we can see it, and we need it. Actually, me myself, if I need to get some information, I check it online, and many books online, and lots of information online, and useful information online. We need it, and it's become part of our daily life. It's become part of, and we cannot deny that. And we're not talking about this positive impact that we all need it and our kids need it. And the other positive impact, sometimes you see it even when kids play games. I'm not saying all games are bad. Some games really move your hand and let you, even sometimes I play some games that I feel that it's really help you to even multiply by something even mathematically, that you can increase the level of smartness, you can really use your brain in right direction. But again, we need to understand there are too many bad impacts and negative impacts. One of the negative impacts, the lack of sleeping. That kids, when those sit on the internet or on the iPhone and on an iPad too much, that they don't sleep well. And you need to sleep 10 hours at least. And those who really is checking on the internet and working on it on the iPad and this, they do have, because there is blue lights coming to your eyes, and they said this is a daylight impact, that when you see it, why you don't sleep usually in the daytime? Because the lights coming during the day, it does not allow us to sleep, or does not let, we don't feel to sleep. So the same light coming from your iPhone and coming from your cell phone, you can't sleep well. Those kids who sit too much on their cell phone or on their iPad, their sleeping muscle, they have lack of sleeping. And when you have lack of sleeping, when you go to your school, next day, you can see that it's impacting also your educational level. There is some lack also to achieve what you're supposed to achieve. So this is the first thing. The second thing that it's really affect as well, it's negatively affect our kids, obesity. Obesity that they gain weight. Usually kids, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created them for a reason. And this reason is to have their activities and to really play and go around and have friends and run and have this sports activities that is in the blood. And we see these activities, the kids, they're always active because subhanAllah, Allah created them like that. But when you're sitting on your electronics for hours, then this will let you gain weight. And when you gain weight, many medical impact is going to affect you as well. So you're not going to be active person, and you're going to have many complications when you grow up, diabetes, blood pressures, and other stuff. And the third negativity of sitting long on the iPad and the iPhone and stuff, that socially you're not going to be interactive. That those who sit long time on these devices, that you can see them socially not interacting. They don't like to interact, even though they chat a lot with their friends, but they don't like to sit with their friends face to face to meet them. They like to chat with them, but they might not be able to sit with their own relatives. That you can see this devices is making us apart and isolating our kids from being a social activist. This is another problem that our kids facing by being social activists. And also of the issue that we are facing, aggressiveness. Most of the games, I said some games are good, but most of the games that our kids watching and sitting and playing with, and we can see that related to violence. And now when he talks to his brother at home, that you see this character, the character of violence. So he talked violent, and because he watched this violence all the time, because this is the games being prepared to make your child aggressive. So we need to be careful of that. What we're saying in the end, I'm not saying it. I'm saying that we all need this device. I'm not saying do not use it, but use it wisely. Interact with it smartly. Don't sit long time. Maybe 1 hour a day, it will be enough. And use it wisely. You will be responsible as students, as children. You will be responsible to use it wisely because we want you to live healthy. We want you to live active. We want you to be a social person. We want you to preserve your iman and your faith. Use it wisely. And honestly telling you that our kids, they don't use it to learn their deen most of the time. Our kids, they don't use it for this. So this is also will take from their ilm, from their knowledge, from their faith, that you can see that they don't elevate themselves in religion. So we don't want that. So use it wisely, maybe in the weekend, and please, parents also, do not make it as a babysitter. So the mother is because sitting all the day on her cell phone and she's on Facebook. The best way is to make her kids watch what they are doing. She gives them the computer and she gives them the iPad and go and sit by herself because she's also busy on the iPhone. And the father as well, that we're all busy. And I saw a picture, and it was a really sad picture. I saw 7 people visiting their grandma. And this is the picture was outside, we put outside. That 7 people visiting their grandma, and all of them watching their cell phone, and the grandma watching them. Nobody's talking to her. We're talking to these devices. In fact, and we don't talk to each other anymore. So we need to adjust that. The parents are responsible. The children are responsible. The students are responsible. We need to have better performance in our school. We have to need better performance when we deal with each other. We need to have better performance as a community level and as on social level as well. So these devices, it can be used and it can take you astray. And I said it in Arabic. One beloved brother to us, he met friends on the net, and they were telling him to play games, and this game is dangerous. And you know what's happened? He died. This is something serious. To whom you're talking, you don't know to whom you're talking. This is an area. It's really a foggy area, so they might teach you things very bad, and it might affect your health, and it might kill you. And our people, they are on the internet, they might teach our kids to be an extremist in their views. Sometimes even being religious is good, but also from whom you're taking your knowledge as well. So all this needs to be controlled, all this needs to be studied well, analyzed well, and you will be responsible as a person and your parents. The parents also need to find a way. And what is the best way? Keep your kids busy. Bring them, let them be in hockey. Let them go to the soccer team. Bring them to the masjid. MashaAllah, many halaqas in the masjid. Memorize the Quran. Keep their schedule busy. Because if they are not busy, then the best way is to sit and to play on these devices. And maybe it's better is to bring them Wii. I'm not advertising for Wii, but the Wii, it can teach your kids to play and to do some activities instead of sitting down and make all these problems and this disease might come in the future. So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to protect our kids, our generation from any bad influence. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide them to use whatever in their hands, in technology, to use them wisely, and to make these devices a way for them to be guided, inshallah, and make this misguidance away from them. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect them from any misleading ways and paths. He is the one who answers the dua. Ameen, ameen. أستغفرك ربي لا أحصي ثناء عليك أنت كما أثنيت على نفسك وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله ولي الصالحين وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله عباد الله اعلموا أن الله قد أمركم بأمر عظيم بدأ به بنفسه وثنى به على ملائكة عرشه وثلث به على عباده الصالحين فقال عز من قائل إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على هذا النبي الكريم وعلى من سار بهديه بإحسان إلى يوم الدين وارض اللهم عن الخلفاء الأربعة أبي بكر وعمر وعثمان وعلي واجعلنا اللهم في زمرتهم يوم لا ينفع مال ولا بنون إلا من أتى الله بقلب سليم. Dear brothers and sisters, this is that we are exposed on that on daily basis. So it is either we take it for an educational purpose or we take it to a double way. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He told us in the Quran, يَسْأَلُونَكَ عَنِ الْخَمْرِ وَالْمَيْسِرِ, that they ask you about khamr and maisir. They ask you about alcohol and gambling. قُلْ فِيهِمَا منافع للناس وإثمهما أكبر من نفعهما. This is what it is today. That they ask you about wine and gambling, tell them there is some benefits, but there isn't. Their sins much more than the benefits. And today, if we ask about these devices, about this technology, yes, a lot of benefits in it, but we have to know the negativity of it. And the negative side of it, it's huge. It's more over than the benefits of it. So if you want to use it, you're gonna watch Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. 2 angels here, watching you on daily basis, every second. Whatever you're doing, so you're written, whatever word you write, it's gonna be written. Whatever word you say it, or you write it, it's gonna be written. Because you are monitored. You are monitored by a device. This device is from Allah. is not man-made. It's not man-made. This device is monitoring you on every second. And this monitoring system is not only one, 2 angels were equipped to watch you on every second. That in the day of judgment you will ask, ما لهذا الكتاب لا يغادر صغيرة ولا كبيرة إلا أحصاها ووجدوا ما عملوا حاضرا ولا يظلم ربك أحد. That what's happening with this book, that every single details, big things or small things been written. Yes, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not create everything. So we need to watch that and need to understand that. أن تعبد الله كأنك تراه فإن لم تكن تراه فإنه يراك. You worship Allah as you see Him. If you don't see Him, so remember, He sees you with these 2 devices, 2 angels being there, 2 angels. Whenever Allah tells them something, they will do without any objections. The Malaika does. The Malaika do what they all said to do with no objections, and they're following the command of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to forgive us. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to protect us. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to guide us. إنه سميع مجيب. اللهم برحمتك نحدث وعليك نتكل لا تكلنا لأنفسنا طرفة عين واخذ بناصيتنا إلى الخير. اللهم اهد شبابنا، اللهم اهد شاباتنا، اللهم اهد شبابنا وشاباتنا لما تحب وترضى. اللهم اجعل أعمالهم لمرضاتك. اللهم وأبعد عنهم الضر وأبعد عنهم الأذى. اللهم علمهم دينهم وعلمهم دنياهم. اللهم ارفع مقامهم، اللهم ارفع مقامهم في الدنيا والآخرة. اللهم ابعد عنهم الأذى، اللهم ابعد عنهم الضر وابعد عنهم السوء وابعد عنهم الشر. اللهم إن هناك أناس يكيدون بأولادنا ويكيدون بذرياتنا. اللهم فاصرف عنا كيدهم واصرف عنا مكرهم. اللهم واجعل المكر عليهم يا رب العالمين. اللهم اجعلنا ممن يتعلمون فيتفقهون فيعملون. اللهم ولا تجعل علمنا ضدنا يوم القيامة. اللهم إنا نسألك ربنا أن تجعلنا ممن يستمعون القول فيتبعون أحسنه. ارفع الكرب والمصاب عنا وعن جميع المسلمين. ألف بين قلوبنا، وحد صفنا، اجمع كلمتنا، طهر قلوبنا، أصلح ذات بيننا. اللهم ارفع الكرب والمصاب عن أهلنا في سوريا وعن أهلنا في العراق وعن أهلنا وعن أهلنا في الموصل وعن أهلنا في كل مكان يعانون فيه، في فلسطين، في بيت المقدس وفي أكناف بيت المقدس. من أراد بمسجدك الأقصى خيرا فوفقه لكل خير، ومن أراد بمسجدك الأقصى سوءا فخذه أخذ عزيز مقتدر. ارفع الكرب والمصاب عن أهلنا في ليبيا وعن أهلنا في اليمن وعن أهلنا في مانمار وعن